Welcome to Math 127, Pre-Calculus 2, Sections 4001 and 4002. This also will work for the Section 4051. The difference is that those exams are all proctored, so just be aware of that. And you know who you are. So contact information, my name is Jeff Downs, email address is there, home page is there. Not really used very much. My office is in Carson City in the Aspen Building, room 224. My office phone number is 775-445-4400. Office hours are Tuesday and Wednesday. This is in Carson. Tuesday and Wednesday 12:30 to 2:30, and on Friday 12 to 1, or by appointment. Now that could change, and if it does, you'll see a change posted in the announcements. Prerequisites Math 126, or 3 units of high school mathematics at the level of algebra and above, or consent of the instructor. Study circular functions, trigonometric identities and equations, conic sections, complex numbers, and discrete algebra. Course objectives. Upon completion of this course, the student should be able to do the following: use geometry to work with symmetrically triangles, solve problems using the distance formula and Pythagorean theorem, compute trigonometric functions of special angles and use them to solve for the unknown parts of the right triangles, use the laws of sines and cosines to solve for the unknown parts of triangles, compute vector sums and differences, solve trigonometric identities and equations, graph trigonometric functions, compute the values of inverse trigonometric functions, graph equations and functions in polar coordinates, use Moivre's theorem to find the powers and roots of complex numbers. Transferability within Nevada. This course is designed to apply toward a WNC degree and or transfer to other schools within the Nevada system of higher education, depending on the degree chosen and other courses completed. They may transfer to colleges and universities outside Nevada. For information about how this course can transfer and apply to your program of study, please contact a counselor. Linkage to college mission: apply mathematical and analytical problem-solving skills through the use of polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions, the application of systems of equations, and the application of matrices. Provide instruction that contributes to students' ability to think critically and solve problems, to reason mathematically and apply computational skills. So the textbook is Pre-Calculus 2nd edition by Paul Sison. If you're in my Math 126 class, it's the same book, so you're good on the book. If not, there are some book options. If you want to do your homework or exams online, you must get the online access. If you're doing everything on paper, you can get the textbook by itself. For doing the online work, the course is called WNC PRC, and the section is Math 127, Spring 2017. Okay, supplies, textbooks required. I encourage you to get a graphing calculator. The TI-89 is a great calculator, but some instructors don't allow you to use it. So if you go to someone else for calculus, you may not be able to use it, just to give you that warning. Standard grading scale A, B, C, D, F. Here's our grade breakdown. I'll let you look at all that. When I talk about the participation, I'm talking about discussion postings. So you need to do 10 discussion postings. I'm saying it pretty clearly here. I don't want to hear people at the end of the semester say, I didn't know about discussion postings. What's that all about? There'll be a midterm and a final exam. The midterm is due March 14th, 2017, and the final exam is due May 16th, 2017. You may do the exams in one or two formats, paper or online, unless you are a fast-track student or a student like in Section 4051, and your high school requires proctored paper exams. So paper exams are posted in Canvas and will be downloaded and printed by the student. The exam must be received by me by the due date. I prefer students scan and upload the exams in Canvas, but students may also scan and email their exams inside the Canvas mail. So when you put things where they belong, like exams or homework, they're less likely to get lost. When you randomly email something to me, especially from an email account that has no connection to your name, then it can get lost, it can be delayed in grading it, whatever, and people get upset. So if you want to make things easier on everybody, just follow what I'm asking and put things where they belong. I like the homework as a single, every chapter as a bundle, single PDF file, not a JPEG, not a bunch of individual pages. I want a single file. The exam, a single PDF file. And you can use the program on your calculator, on your phone. If you have a smartphone, there's a program called Tiny Scanner, and you use the camera on your phone to make PDF files of everything, and you can make a 7-page document into one single file, or even more than that. Okay, so enough of that. Online exams will be completed in the Hawks Learning System and the online program. Exams must be completed by the end of the availability. Paper exams will receive partial credit but can only be taken once. Online exams will receive no partial credit but may be retaken in the exam time to improve the score. So that's the rub there. Paper exams one shot, but you can get partial credit if it's appropriate. Where the online exams, you can get more than one shot, but there's no partial credit. If you try the online exam and do not like the format, you may switch to the paper exam. There's that idea again. There are 11 quizzes. The top 10 count toward the grade. If you miss a quiz deadline, you'll receive a score of 0. For fast track sections with proctored quizzes, you'll take a quiz proctored at the high school. Participation. You must provide at least 10 postings in the discussion board. The postings must be substantive and not simply say, "I agree." You can either ask a question from our material or you can answer someone else's question. Your first posting should be an introduction. So this is the participation grade. It's all these discussion postings. That's where you're participating in the class and contributing. Homework, you have 2 choices for homework. You can do the Hawks Learning System section certifications, or you can do the homework assigned with each lesson in the class on paper. Homework counts for a total of 200 points. If you try the Hawks and would prefer to go with the traditional homework, you may do so. If you do the traditional homework, you can scan and upload it in Canvas. I've already discussed that. I don't want to keep going on with that. Attendance. Students are expected to participate and keep pace on a regular basis, at least once a week. Any departure from the attendance policy must be pre-approved by February 3rd, 2017. There will be no score of W issued by me in this class. If you feel the need to drop the class, you must do so by March 31st, 2017. I will not issue a W. Ethics statement. No cheating of any kind will be tolerated. And when I'm looking at exams, if yours looks just like someone else's, the same correct and incorrect questions, I'm thinking you're cheating. So let's not do that. Let's be honorable people. Any student caught cheating, attempting to cheat, or assisting in the cheating of another student will be expelled from the class with a failing grade. Early alert, please note that in an effort to help students successfully complete their courses, the counseling office on campus will ask faculty for names of students they feel may be in need of additional assistance. The counselor may contact you to offer some ideas. Grade appeals can be made to Scott Morrison, and there's his email address. Disability statement. Western Nevada College is committed to providing reasonable accommodations for all persons with disabilities. This syllabus is available in alternate formats upon request. Any student with a documented disability needing academic adjustments is requested to speak with the Disability Support Services and the instructor as early in the semester as possible. All discussions will remain confidential. Please contact Disability Support Services on the Carson campus in room Cedar 209. Their phone number is 775-445-4459, or you can contact Susan Trist, there's her email. Susan does travel to the Fallon campus monthly and the Douglas campus upon request. Here are some important dates. You might want to double check if you're relying on them, just in case I got them wrong. And here's our tentative schedule. So on the first day, you're going to want to do 6-1 and get into Canvas and post an introduction and the discussions. That's part of participation. Then you have quizzes due. So if you notice here, this is a slower pace than we had in Math 126. We're going to go deeper in the material. It can be more challenging. We don't go as fast. The midterm covers chapters 6 and 7, and then the final covers chapters 8 and 9. So I hope that answers any questions you have. Otherwise, email me and I'd be happy to answer them. I look forward to having a good semester. Thanks.